Hello, everybody. It's been a while. I've been slacking a little bit in my blogging. I've been busy. Thought I would change the scenery instead of my kitchen. Now I'm just getting lazy and recording from my bed because I just don't care. So updates. I got acupuncture this morning at 10. It was lovely. Actually, during that session, we talked about, as you can see, well, you probably can't even tell, or it doesn't look as dramatic from what my face looked like 3 weeks ago, but my nose is still swollen and puffy and weird. And then this is still swollen through here. So, my surgeon said like 80% of the swelling's gone, but this like 20% is probably going to stick around for another 2 to 3 months. So I got that to look forward to. I still can't feel anything in here. I can there. I'm getting like tingles and zaps, like I said before, so it's slowly coming back. My sinuses are still obviously screwed up, but I can breathe through my nose, and that's the most important thing to me. And my acupuncturist worked on opening up the sinuses today, so it does feel a little better. Worked on the inflammation. I'm going to go back in 2 weeks. Also, he said there is like an extreme type of measure you can take when dealing with inflammation. It's been studied and everything. I still need to Google it all just so I can read about it. But there's been case studies on it and experiments. But it's called dry fasting. And basically the whole gist is that, well, I would drink a lot of water building up to this, like the day before. And he gave me a recipe actually to make your own smart water, which I thought was pretty cool. You would do that and fill up with electrolytes and water. And then basically for 48 hours, you cannot eat or drink anything. Okay, pretty much I'd have to sleep for that 48 hours or I might kill myself. So, what it does, I guess, is, then your body goes into, oh God, I need something to keep everything functioning and stay alive. So it would start pulling from sources in the body that, don't need it or inflamed, have extra water or energy. So, obviously it would go right for these cheeks because I got tons of water in here. So, that is one way he said that you can really start to see a difference in swelling and things of that nature. I'm going to read up some studies about it. He gave me the name of one of the pioneers in it and all that jazz. Anyway, I love my chiropractor because he also takes holistic approaches to healing with oils and different things like that. I think he said he's never even given his kids anything stronger than like children's Tylenol with almost everything. So anyway, he's really cool and explains everything and is smart, and I like his ideas and I do try them. So we'll see about that one though. That's pretty extreme, and to be honest, I'm starting to run out of days to have 48 hours to lay around and do nothing. But keep you posted on that. Oh, we went to South Carolina. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I posted some pictures from down there, and I got to hang out with one of my college roommates. The other two were out of town, and visit with my mother-in-law and visit my father-in-law in the hospital. He's doing much better. It's a slow recovery process, so, I'm sure it's frustrating and annoying because you don't want to be in there any longer, but he is definitely on the mend, so yay. So that was good to visit. When I got back, Jeff was super excited that a package had been delivered while we were gone. He said he got me something, He said it's really random, but he saw it on Twitter and thought of me and ordered it. So I'm like, oh my God, what could it be? It is really cool. I mean, most people are going to think this is lame, but I think it's awesome. So I opened it up, and it's this little box. As you can see, it has like these little intricate details. It's made out of wood, and as you can see, it has a little crank on the side. When I opened it up, it had this on the inside and that. And I'm like, oh my God, what could it be? Wow. Listen closely, Potterheads. Right? Okay, if you don't know what any of that means, then I'm sorry. Your life is not as fulfilling as the rest of us who actually know what that little tune is all about. So, I have no idea what I'll do with it. I do play it multiple times a day because I'm a nerd. I think I might take it to my classroom though and maybe put it on my desk, but somewhere where children can't touch it. I love this thing. Got me more excited for the cousins trip to Harry Potter World 2019. We're waiting until all this crap is out of my face so I can indulge in more than just butterbeer and actually be able to eat things like chocolate covered frogs, and you get the whole gist of what I'm saying. Reading wise, I've started to shift gears and start to already get my mind into school mode, so I kind of put my fictional works on the back burner, but the 4 that I have downloaded right now are these, and this is something I use. I highly recommend this system. I use Overdrive, and then you just connect Overdrive to your local library and put in your library card, and anything in their database that's a digital or EPUB book. Usually I'm in line for things like forever because newer books you just have to get on a waiting list, and when they pop up, they pop up. But here's 4 that I have in there, and as you can see, they are expiring very soon. So unless I start focusing on these, I'm going to lose them and have to get back in line. And I really don't want to do that, so I might have to pick the top 2. Not sure yet. Oh, I have 2 by the same girl. I just now realized that. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do now. So I got to pick at least 2 to knock out, and there's still more I'm in line for, but I really want to read these because I just really fall behind on reading for pleasure when school starts. Went to the orthodontist after acupuncture, and good news, I now only have to wear my bands, which are usually right here, for 12 hours a day. So like around evening time, until the next morning. So I'm super excited about that because they kept catching and making the inside right here so sore and just raw. It hurts. My bite, I guess, is right on track and coming down where it's supposed to be. And I know you're thinking, Jesus, what is this gap? This gap. That tooth has been annoying the entire process since I got braces, but the goal right now is not to move any teeth and just get the jaws healed so the bone can infuse with all the titanium plates and screws in my face, blah, blah, blah. So that's number 1. We're not back to moving teeth yet. When we do, this one will get pulled back to the middle. I had big gaps here on purpose. That was so during the surgery there was plenty of room to give. And get things straightened out. So, teeth moving will be the last phase. He doesn't need to see me back until 2 weeks just to check in, make sure it's all still going well. I'll probably still have to wear the bands. And then in 3 more weeks, so 5 weeks from today, I get to go in and get all of my surgical hooks removed because there's a lot of extra metal on here that I don't need, but it was for surgical purposes to have little prongs to band my teeth shut and all that stuff. So 5 weeks till I get that off, which means I probably won't have to do those rubber bands in 5 weeks. Yes. I'm still on a soft food diet. Really sucks. The most adventurous I've gotten, I think, is on vacation or our visit this past week. I ordered meatloaf. No, it sounds disgusting at a restaurant, but it was covered in gravy. So I thought, it worked. I ate the whole thing, and it had mashed potatoes with gravy, and I ate that, and I ate the grits. It was lovely. I had to cut the meatloaf, obviously, into small bits, but I did pretty well. And then I even had a burger the next night. No bun, no veggies, nothing fun. I think I ordered it with, like, cheddar cheese and an egg. So disgusting. Then I also had a beer with dinner. I tried the coleslaw. It was disgusting and dry, so that was a no-go. And then I got a giant ice cream afterwards. Again, why I'm not losing any weight, even though I'm having all kinds of mouth and jaw issues, you would think, but nothing's going to stop me from eating. And apparently eating bad shit. But what sucks is, like, everything I can eat isn't the greatest. I could make smoothies healthy every day, but I can only take that so much. So, a lot of mac and cheese, a lot of carbs. Ugh. Oh well. Today I went to run a little bit because starting, what is that? Monday, July 30th, I start my training for the half marathon, and the very first week, you have to get 3 miles, and 4 on the weekend. Yeah. So I have to get 3 miles twice. I'm planning on doing that on Monday, Wednesday, and then 4 miles on Saturday. I try to do my long runs on Saturday morning so I can at least relax on Sunday. But I need to be ready to do 3 miles, so it just ticks me off how long it takes to get back to running again. But today I went 2 miles. My goal was to run the entire 2 miles, and that did not happen. But I ran 1.25 of the miles, so I'm going to cut myself some slack. Didn't feel too bad in the jaws or anything. What really hurt was my legs, because I'm just out of shape right now. So I got to build up to that. I got another week or so to get to a solid 3, and then should be okay from there. Next Friday is when I see my surgeon again. His goal for me was to get up to 20 of those stupid tongue compressor sticks. Next Friday. 20 of those next Thursday. God. Tongue compressor sticks. What I'm looking at when I'm looking away is my planner. It's a mess. Yes, I use multiple colors of pens. He wants me to have 20 of those tongue compressor things in my mouth. Right now I'm at 16. Now 16 makes me feel like I'm going to shit my pants in pain, but I forced myself to do it because it's the only way I'm going to be 100%. But just sitting here, God, I'm not good at talking yet. It's coming. Just so much drool everywhere. Right now I could sit here and open my mouth pretty wide for me. So, okay, I'm going to try it right now. That's pretty good compared to what I used to be. So, I'm going to do 16. I got to do another round when I get done with this crap. I'm going to do 16 twice tomorrow, then 17 for a couple days, 18, etc. And I should be up to 20 by the time I see him. We're thinking about going home this weekend, do some fishing and stuff, but my brother's at Jamboree in the Hills, so he's going to be a grouch on Sunday and tired. So I feel like maybe we won't go this coming weekend. I don't know yet. We're figuring it out. We're running out of days, basically, to go home and visit because now is like workshops are popping up and meetings and professional development and all this stuff. So, Yikes, school's going to be here soon. My mom's coming next weekend to help me set up my classroom. She does it every year. It's awesome. And a friend of mine's coming and staying here for a couple days while his dad has open heart surgery at Riverside Hospital, really close by. So he'll be staying here a couple nights while they're in town. And then I have a workshop on the 25th and 26th about writing the new Ohio technology standards. I'm actually really excited about that because I'm a nerd. And, oh, I'm super excited that the, oh no, that might not work. Scratch that. Whatever. Yeah, I'll think about that later. I think that's about all that's going on. I'm noticing when I'm talking that my jaw isn't going one way or the other. It usually did, especially when I said S's. I think that's also why it looks like I have like a stroke or something, because like one side of my face, it's a mess. Not making fun of people with strokes, but that's what I'm feeling like right now. So, oh my God, it's so weird. I don't know. Anyway, I hope it gets better. I know it will. It's just taking time. Some parts are coming alive, some aren't. But I am liking how my jaw is staying straight when I'm talking. And when I yawn, used to be when I yawned, I would yawn, and as I'm up like this, my jaw would have to like pop and then close. That does not happen now. I just yawn and it closes. So that's pretty exciting. You can already see it's working. Tomorrow morning, I have to go drop some things off in my classroom. I've been buying over the summer, just like random cool chairs and lamps and, I don't know, stupid stuff, just off of people for like $5 to $10. Well, I just keep throwing them in my trunk. So my trunk is full of things, so I need to go drop it off, because I also then bought a cute little new desk and a chair for $30. They're like brand new for me, and get like the giant wooden one out of my room. I just don't like a lot of furniture. That's thick and opaque, I guess. I don't know, it just seems too clunky. So anyway, I gotta go pick that up. So I need to dump the other stuff out in my classroom. Go pick that up on campus at 9 tomorrow. I hope it fits, and I hope it's not raining, but we shall see. I think that's all I got. I hope to post in a few days, and yeah, that's it. So thanks for keeping up on things. I know this one was kind of stupid and boring, but not a lot going on right now. Last thing. One of my students, he has his guardians, aunt and uncle. Anywho, his uncle teaches at the high school, and so I know him rather well, and know his mom well too. And I just text to check in on him and see how he was doing this summer. And we were chit-chatting, and she texted me back today randomly and said they were at the pet store, and that he would really like to buy me a bearded dragon, because that's something I was talking about at the end of the year that I wanted for a class pet, was a bearded dragon. I also am going to keep it here at my house too, because I can't leave it there all alone, obviously. It'd be so sad. So I don't know how the cats are going to react. I don't know. I really want to take it out on a leash. I just want to buy some outfits for it on Etsy. You really can find outfits for bearded dragons. It's so cute. Look it up. Anyway, but now with all this crap going on, and we were traveling down to South Carolina a couple times, I'm like, now's not the time for me to try to care for a bearded dragon, because I can barely care for myself. So he was at the store, and there are 3 juvenile beardies at the store, and he wants to buy me one. And he'll take care of it until I'm ready to take it. And they're going to give me their 40 gallon aquarium and the heat lamps. Just for, like, taking care of him and making sure he's okay. And I'm like, oh my God. Now I'm going to pay for the bearded dragon. I cannot, that's cray cray. But I am letting him take care of it for a while because he's an expert at it, and I'd probably kill it in the first couple months. So I'm thinking after Christmas I'll be able to take him because we'll probably travel to South Carolina for Christmas for a few days. Oh my God, is this still recording? Oh, whoops. My computer screen blacked out, which means I've been talking way too long. Anyway, we're going to go next week and pick out the bearded dragon. So excited. I got to start brainstorming names. I have a couple top names I would like to use. I don't know if it's going to be a boy or girl, and I don't even know if I can tell. I'll probably just name it whatever I want anyway. So more to come on a bearded dragon. Super pumped. Okay, that's all I have. I hope you all have a lovely evening.